What's up, guys? We're back with even more Madden 15 connected franchise mode details. And this time I'm going to be hammering away at the new custom uniforms feature and the new stadium. Now, before I do that, I'm going to go on ahead and shout myself out. We are still on this road to 100K. God damn it, we going to meet it by the time we get to September. I promise that is our goal. Now, before I get into the details that were released, I'm going to actually do a little flashback on these uniforms. Now, back in about March, in the middle of March, Madden had put out a uniform design contest. And in this uniform design contest, they opened it up so that people could send in their designs for the upcoming teams in Madden 15. And they made it so that they gave you a list of teams to choose from, or cities to choose from, and they also gave you a list of team names to choose from. Now, those are the things that they wanted, but if you went outside of that and picked your own city and your own team names to design off of, they would take it into consideration and they would review it, but they kind of lean more toward what they already had in store. Now, why am I telling you this? Well, it's because they have 17 relocation cities listed. For example, you have San Antonio, London, Los Angeles, New Mexico, Toronto, Orlando, Salt Lake City, Brooklyn, Memphis, Chicago, Sacramento, Columbus, Portland, Austin, Dublin, Houston, and Oklahoma City. So from those names right there, I don't think any were added, but I don't remember all of the relocation cities from Madden 25. Now, the team names that they had to choose from: the Dreadnoughts, the Marshals, Express, Bulldogs, Black Knights, Monarchs, Dreams, All-Stars, Aftershocks, Diablos, Golden Eagles, Conquistadors? The fuck is that? Huskies, Mounties, Thunderbirds, Orbits. What's gonna name their team? Wizards, Sentinels, Elks, Pioneers, my college, Flyers, Dodgers, Beats. If they got a picture of headphones, I'm gonna lose it. Headphones on helmets, hashtag that. All right, Yanks, Hounds, Egyptians, really? Oh boy. Steamers, Cougars, Blues, Tigers, Miners, Condors, Redwoods, Aviators, Panhandles. Oh my god, team name Panhandles. Caps, Snowhawks, Lumberjacks, Riverhogs. My goodness, this is getting bad. Bats, Armadillos, Desperados, Derbies, Shamrocks, Celtic Tigers, Oilers, Gunners, Voyagers, Black Nighthawks, and Bisons. I'm gonna go on ahead and pray that all of these team names aren't in the game for relocation cities. But as it says, while we will accept and review designs for the teams that are not on the list below, we encourage designers to choose from the list below, which is pretty much the list that I just named for you guys. Now, with that being said, now we can get into what they have given us, which for the most part wasn't much. And there's also, judging by the picture that we have here, we have the Brooklyn Bulls. That's a team that wasn't on the list. Brooklyn was, the Bulls wasn't. Anyway, they say that the uniforms last year wasn't up to their team's quality standards, so they made the extra effort to learn how to make more uniforms in Madden and redesign every relocation uniform in creative franchise mode. No longer will we see the same uniform styles for every team. Each team has a different style that reflects what future uniforms might look like. We're also very excited to work with the community in the uniform design contest and incorporate several of the winners' designs in the game. Pretty much what I just read to you guys. Relocating your stadium has been tuned. They tuned it so that it happens a whole lot less. Basically, rarely happens. Teams still can rebuild their stadiums in their home city, but it's pretty rare for a CPU team to up and move. So basically, where we had it as last year's Madden 25, where the Raiders just up and left to New York out of nowhere after the first year, it seems like that's going to be happening a lot less, and it's going to just give the option to the player more so And it's going to rarely happen with the CPU. So maybe it'll happen like if you do like a simulate 10 years into the future, which they actually do have, and I'll be covering that one in a future video. But if you simulate like a 10-year span in the game or in the franchise mode, then maybe you'll see some relocations, but it's going to happen a whole lot less. My only thing is, how does it affect the fans? Because in last year's game, you could relocate your stadium and city and all of that stuff to a different city, and it was cool unless you changed the team's name and uniform. If you kept the team's name and uniform but just moved them to a different city, it wouldn't negatively affect the fans. But if you did, it did. They didn't really say anything about how it affects the fans, how it affects sales, or anything like that. They were very, very vague in the details that they gave about the relocating of the cities of your teams. Now, I wonder just how much customization we could do with the uniforms. Are they already built-in uniforms just like last year? Or are they going to let us go on ahead and tweak some things? Or are we going to have the possibility to have alternate uniforms for what's already in the game? One thing I would love to see Madden do, and I don't know why they don't have it, but it's team builder. Just like in NCAA, starting from I think about 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Nah, I think it started in 11. They introduced team builder, in which you could pretty much just create your team online. You could create the uniforms. I mean, every stitch of the uniforms, you could pretty much just customize it. You do it online and you bring it onto the game. Why is this not on Madden? I have no idea. But it's just one of those things that I wish that they did have. And that right there would give us a lot more customization when it comes to these uniforms, and it would help us fit the stadium even more. And I think that since they were able to do it in NCAA, it probably wouldn't be too hard to bring over. And if you wanted to relocate your team, you could pretty much just put them into one of those places where you already have your team designed on Team Builder. But I don't know. I'm just a guy that has hopes. I don't think that that's going to be one of them that they're going to meet. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Thank you for viewing the video. Please drop a like for no apparent reason other than why we usually drop likes on videos. We either like them or we just want to help the guy out and get seen. All right, I'm ranting. I'm out of here. Peace.